Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our Total Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires Let's Play, where we're playing as Karl Franz, and we're surrounded on all sides by enemies of all kinds. To the south, the dead rise. To the north, demons and rats spew forth. And to the far west, we have the Beastmen, of course, ravaging the lands. I think the most pertinent of threats are the vampire counts to the south over here. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 near full stacks. We have Vlad himself as well, a huge threat on the battlefield, and of course the garrisons at Castle Tempelhof and at Castle Drakenhof can only be described as ludicrous. So this is, I think, the most pertinent threat, and I think Gotrek and Ubel actually have to stick together to take on all these threats, because don't forget, these full stacks and near full stacks are assisted by the local garrisons at Waldenhof and Eschen as well, so they're no small matter either. Unfortunately, that means that the demons and rodents have a bit of a free reign situation up north over here. They just burned down Kappelberg, Azazel, but I'm hoping the losses we inflicted on that army alongside losses they've accrued over time during their campaign means that Azazel is going to be tempted to pull back and perhaps replenish, recruit some more troops, and just basically buy us some more time. A bit of a risk there, but that's, I think, a safer bet compared to what I'm hoping will happen with the Skaven here, or I'm hoping that Throt gets distracted by his other enemy in the region, because Kappelberg has already been burnt down. If we're lucky, well, this could go two ways. One, they might actually settle at Kappelberg, which, believe it or not, is what I'm going to consider to be a lucky evolution of the situation. Or if we're even luckier, they'll get distracted by the Ice Court, because they are at war with them. They're at war with the Ice Court, so they might actually go and push towards Vitevo instead. It'll take them a couple of turns to reach there. Hopefully, if we're really lucky, Throt will actually get wiped out, or he'll take enough damage that he'll also have to pull back. If we're marginally lucky there, they'll just be distracted. They might burn down Kislev and Vitevo, but at least they'll buy us some time. Time for Karl and Nicholas over here to make their way over to that side. Nicholas might stay put over here and continue to bolster our economy, but Karl will have to rush over to the east and, try and protect that front. There is so much going on. Really hoping the Beastmen reveal themselves and we can wipe them out. I believe there must be just the one army left over here. Hopefully they pop up and we can crush them and, yes, turn our attention to more pertinent threats. On the topic of our economy and pertinent threats, though, we are on the brink of collapse as far as our predicted income is concerned, so I think it is finally time to do a couple of things. First of all, we're going to upgrade Uberstrike. It makes us a little bit more money. We go from 71 up to 95. It's not all that much, but every little bit counts. We're going to invest that 4K over there, and if we take a look at the building browser, we're also, of course, as soon as that's done, going to upgrade the clothier to the Tailor's Guild, going from 408 to 545 in income, and the last slot is reserved, of course, for the Red Moon Inn, introducing some fantastic garrison characters, let's call them, and a little bit more money as well. That's obviously not enough to stabilize our economy, but it's a step in the right direction. Beyond that, I think Karl is probably going to dive into some of these quest battles as well. They reward you with 5k gold apiece. This one's probably the easiest one. It's the earliest one we got assigned to us, so probably the easiest one to take on, followed by this one down over here, and then this one in the middle. Make that money when we need it. We have something in our back pocket, basically. But apart from that as well, Waldenhof is actually an ideal target for sacking. It is worth 4,300 gold, which could really make a big difference right about now. Eschen, not as valuable at 2,500. Castle Drakenhof is, of course, extremely valuable, but do I really want to damage Castle Drakenhof? If it has the gold mines built here already, which I imagine it does, I would rather acquire those at the highest possible level, right? But Waldenhof, though, juicy target. Castle Tempelhof, juicy as well, 3,500, and Fort Oberstyre, not really going to make a difference. But some sacking is going to have to happen over here. Some sacking and some occupying after the sacking is almost essential. With that said, though, let's get to it, shall we? Ubel is going to dive into Waldenhof right here and now. We're going to encircle it, and we're going to take a bit of, oh boy, bit of an interesting approach over here. Let's go ahead, dive on in circle. We cannot have a Pyrrhic victory. We need to win with numbers. We must win with numbers, because it is going to be battle after battle after battle over here. Any losses will accumulate quickly, and they will absolutely cripple us. With Gotrek over here, I'm actually going to try, yes, beautiful, to stay on our side of the river while still reinforcing Ubel here. That should keep us somewhat safe from the vampire count threat. So if I just double check over here, the red circle, yeah, if we end up at these trees, we should be okay. Yes, we'll still be suffering from attrition, But if we have to pull back and away, we're able to do so. I wish I hadn't done that. Oh, perfect. That actually didn't consume any of our forced march. I was like, I wish I checked our regular stance if we could have got here with a regular stance. Turns out we could have. I think that was right at the edge of our regular stance, actually. But that does mean we're able to flip back. Good, because that means they're not going to arrive tired, you know, so good stuff. Excellent stuff. Let's dive on into Waldenhof. Decisive victory being predicted. Obviously, we can auto-resolve this and probably come out all right. But again, I cannot take too many losses. I don't trust the AI in terms of which units will take the brunt of the damage. And also, this is a huge battle. I think it's a lot more fun to fight them and potentially end up worse for wear. So, to the battlefield we go. Alright, folks, let's see what we can do to minimize our losses as best as possible. I think victory is almost guaranteed, but we need to, again, minimize those losses so we can maintain momentum, or at least, you know, hold our ground when the Vampire Counts eventually come for us, when Vlad, in particular, eventually comes for us. Let's go ahead and deploy these guys over here, because what I would like to do... See, here's the unfortunate thing. Gotrek was just out of reach of being the one to actually encircle the city. If Gotrek was able to reach here first, I would have done that, because then we would have had his Sutsun's guns as well as the Mad Bombardiers, but unfortunately he was just out of range for that, so we'll have to be okay with Ubel being the first here, softening the enemy up, and then when those Mad Bombardiers and the Sutsun's guns arrive, we'll go ahead and hopefully position them appropriately and take advantage of their just ridiculous capabilities. Go ahead and group these guys up into separate groups. What I'm going to want to do here is bring the bulk of our army, bring the bulk of our army from over here, maybe a little bit from over here as well, just to draw the enemy in that general direction, so that when our reinforcements arrive, they will hopefully be out of position, and we can rush in and use all those extra crossbows, and like I was saying, the Sutsun's guns and the Mad Bombardiers in all their beautiful ways. Ubel, let's go ahead and push you up over here. I gotta be a bit more aggressive with Ubel. I find I'm way too cautious with him. I'm always way too cautious with ranged lords, and I am not sure why. But it's just my default behavior. We're going to put these 3 spears over here. Hopefully that's enough to, again, tear the enemy army apart a little bit, so we're not just... Actually, you know, I say that. Yeah, I'll do that. I was going to say, it might actually be better for us to clump them up everywhere, so that when those artillery pieces and the bombardiers come through, we're, you know, we're dealing with massive clumps to just drop bombs on. But either way, we'll go with this for now. Let's go and get these spearmen with shields. There are members of Hawk over here as well. And the swords... Let's get 1 unit over here, and 1 unit over here, actually, next to these spearmen with shields. Because, well, again, the plan here is to actually keep a distance and not engage in melee until we've whittled the enemy down a little bit. They have very little ranged support, the Vampire Counts. So hopefully we'll whittle them down, take care of their towers as they pop up. I think there are a couple of slots right up front, right? I'm sure we'll see them as soon as we dive in. And then move in with our melee capabilities. With that said... let's get this party started. Alright, good stuff. Move you up. Oh, we do have a tower over here right off the bat, and another tower up over there right off the bat. Okay, good stuff. Go ahead and creep you up, please. Creep you up as well. Not sure how far up we can go. I want to make sure there's no messes being made, obviously. Move you up too. Gotta take that tower down first. What do you have here? Cairn Wraiths. Oh, beautiful. Lovely. And they do have some crossbows on their side of the field, I thought. Not that I can see right now at a quick glance. Oh, buddy's actually close over here. Why are we up there? Scare him off. If he's going to use an Invocation of Nehek, I'd rather have him use it on himself. In comes a Fireball. That's going to hurt, isn't it? Ooh, that wasn't actually too bad. That actually did very little damage. All right, into the Master Necromancer we fire. Get a little bit of damage in there. Not too much. Fire with the Arrow Tower there. Arrow Tower over here as well, please. Yes, thank you. We've actually pushed these guys a little too far forward. Looks like we're still able to fire cleanly, though. Keep moving up. Fire up over there as well, please. Nudge you up forward as well. These guys are firing as well. Yes, excellent. How long until reinforcements arrive? A minute. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's go ahead and engage these guys. Let's go. And the other 2 will creep around and up maybe towards this victory point. Try and prevent them from building too many towers, obviously. This tower is almost taken care of. 1 more volley, maybe 2. This tower is same thing. 1 more volley, I think, perhaps. Fire away. Fire away, please. These Cairn Wraiths right up front. Ubel. We'll wait. Go ahead and fire away on these zombies next. That thing's done for. Fire away these zombies as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Work done over here. These guys are engaged, yes. Go ahead and narrow. Get nice and narrow. Come on. There we go. And then push through. Same thing with you. Get nice and narrow. There we go, and push through. Trying to be fancy over here. Maybe get a rear charge in there as well if the opportunity presents itself. How are we looking over here? Crossbows are firing away, getting some damage done. Yeah, these zombies are taking a lot of damage. Invocation on them, unfortunately. In comes another fireball. I wonder if we'll be able to dodge that one. Pull these guys aside. Pull these guys up this way. We'll pull you up as well. I don't know where that fireball is going, but hopefully it will not do... Oh, that one hurt a lot. That one hurt a lot. Send these guys up. And these guys up as well. Let's go. Go ahead and fire away these zombies. Finish them off. We'll fire away as well. Let's go. Good stuff, good stuff. Reinforcements have arrived as well now. We've got all these crossbows coming through. Push them up this way. Get the artillery over here as well. Get you grouped up as well. There we go. And the mad bombardiers, they have arrived. Good stuff. Pull them up. And let's actually get these spears. Yeah, all the way over here, this way. Because they'll come up towards this victory point. And let's get Gotrek and Felix to join them as well. Why? Why would you go that way? Go this way. Come on, quickly now. And you guys as well. Let's pull you in. These guys are good up over here. Let's push. Let's actually send one of you in for a rear charge. Try and break these guys. And pay our troops some attention down over here as well. We're okay, we're okay. Fire away those zombies. These guys fire away at the skeleton spearmen. Keep nudging forward, slowly but surely. Skeleton warriors over here, eating some shots. They have some shields, but get done whatever we can. These pistoliers, meanwhile, running on up. Direwolves up over there. Pull back, pull back. Don't get caught out of position. Oh, no, 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 no. Pull back, pull back. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, that's not good. Firing away these zombies over here as well. They're taking a fair bit of damage. Good stuff. I think it's time to send our infantry up, actually. Because now we want them to clump up, right? Now we want them to actually clump up. The enemy, I mean. As we're approaching. Fire with those skeleton spearmen, perhaps. Here we go. Get these pistoliers back. Go up. We'll go up. Dive in. Pull these crossbows back a little bit so they're not right up by the direwolves. Pistoliers, come on. Keep coming back. Spears move up. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. That'll actually work out okay. These crossbows, meanwhile, still creeping up. Let's go. Actually, I wonder if we stay put and fire on the sides over here. Try that. Stay put. Over here. We're able to fire away. Yes, we are. Chase a little bit. If you need to. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a good shot here. In comes a volley. A little bit of damage. In comes the follow-up to that volley. A lot more damage. That's what I'm talking about. 36 kills. Alright. Morale is way down. Pull back. Crossbows. Push up back there. Good rear charge there, but unfortunately not doing all that much. Actually taking a fair bit of damage on our own units over there. Those guys are not having a good time. These guys are able to fire over here. Yep, fire away the zombies. Fire away at these skeleton warriors as well. Gotta keep an eye out for their towers over here if they're building any of them up. No, they're not. Good over here. Tie these crypt ghouls down. Please. What are we doing over here? Try another shot there. Hopefully that'll help out. Good stuff. Moving towards the victory point as well. Yes, we are. One of our units has given up on the fight over there, unfortunately. Eating charges over here. Fell bats as well. Oh, no. Oh, that fireball would have hurt a lot. Let's go ahead and fire at the Necromancer, actually. Try and prevent the use of the invocation on anything but the Necromancer himself, right? Ah, he's pulling back now. Fair enough. Another tower back over there. Unfortunately, a little too far for us to reach. But we can push up over here. Push these guys up as well. Start moving up this way as well. Let's go. Then we can maybe hit that tower. Well, he's got guys up against the zombies. Fire away these zombies. Let's go. No need to pile in just quite yet. Looks like we've done our job over here. Fire away at... Let's move up and hit these zombies. These crossbows creeping up. Come on. What about our artillery? Almost in the area. Fire up over here. Moving in towards the victory point, right? You guys firing at these zombies. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Come on, push in, push in, push in. Don't just clump up. This is obviously not ideal. But if we can get up over there and capture that point, then this won't be a problem. Oh, there we go. There are their crossbows. Eliminate those crossbows. Pull back. Or... Yeah, pull back, pull back, pull back. We'll fire away. Crossbows fire up there. You really have to... Come on. I'm sure you can come up over here. Sure you can put two and two together. These crossbows can turn around and fire at this Necromancer potentially. We're wiping out these zombies over here. They're almost done. Let's go ahead and focus on these zombies. Where are our friends over here? Yeah, keep firing away. Come on, come on. Good clean hits over here. Yes, excellent stuff. They're going to give up over here. Beautiful. Once we can eliminate them, we can creep up through here and maybe get some work done on these lines over there. Let's send these guys up into the fray. Trying to hold those guys in place. We're okay over here, firing away these zombies. Yes, these guys now able to fire away at the crossbows up there. Good stuff. Taking some damage. In comes another volley from these crossbows. Come on, drop them. Oh, look at that damage on these zombies. That is so beautiful. Down to 50% health. Let's send these swords in to charge up there, and these Rememberers of a Hawk to charge in over here. Let's go. Holding the line over here. The towers are causing us some trouble still. We're able to push through. Quickly now, quickly now. Let's go. Crossbows come through. Alright, this is going to be good. Push in. Cause some damage over there. How are we looking over here, though? Oh, not very good, actually. That's not looking very hot. Might be sacrificing those units a little bit. To the backs over here, quickly now. These guys are doing alright. Guys are doing alright. Yeah, their crossbows have given up. Let's go ahead and send our own crossbows up over here. Fire away at these zombies, perhaps. Finish this nonsense off as quickly as possible. In come the Mad Bombardiers as well, though. Come on, give me some good shooting. Give me some good shooting over here. A little distracted by the opportunity for some good cinematic shots, of course. Here we go, here we go. Oh, come on now. Give me something better than that. Follow-up volley. Yeah, you know what? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Love it. Wow, that was like 40 kills right there. Maybe even more. Alright, let's pull over this way. Try and help out on this side. This is looking kind of messy. Move as quickly as we can. These crossbows have arrived over here. Go ahead and fire away at these zombies. And these guys are trying to hold the ground over here. We've captured the point itself, which is good. Dot trick. Into this corpse cart, please. Get you into this corpse cart as well. To get rid of all that support. And our crossbows over here can actually arrive from behind. They're eliminating those zombies rather well right now. That's good. Pushing through, pushing through. This is doing okay as well. Let's go ahead and try and capture that point. Oh, they've got some more skeleton spearmen coming through. Fire away up over here. Form up and then fire away. Get these guys firing over here as well. Let's pull Ubel up this way as well. Warriors. Some warriors are rallying. Most of them are actually falling apart. This is not looking too hot either. But that's okay. Bit of a risk taken over there. Oh, these guys have given up on the fighting too. Maybe I shouldn't have sent the Mad Bombardiers away so early. Graveguard over here causing us some trouble. That's the problem. Got supporting fire coming in over here now. Would be good and helpful. Trying to hold the line. These guys are firing away as well. Yeah. Turn around and fire up over here, these zombies. I think that's softened them up enough. Of course, we have these guys softening these guys up as well, so that should be all well and good. Keep firing away. Kind of clumped up. Move up that way. How are we looking over here? You're okay. Still chasing. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Up over here, firing away. Oh, did we lose a unit over here? Completely? That's rough if we did. Pull these guys back, try and avoid some of these arrows. We're in a dangerous spot right now. All these towers all around us. Can't really shut them down too easily. Taking another point, it seems. I guess that was the victory point. Which we should maybe move back towards. Let's go. US towers over there. Keep these high-value units alive. These guys doing alright? Doing alright. Taking so much hurt. This tower's almost being built as well. The tower over here, not been built back up. Good stuff. All done over here. Yep, let's move in. Quickly now, quickly now. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, we can hit that tower from over here. Hit that tower. Quickly. 60 seconds until this one's done. Keep firing into this clump over here, because then we can take care of that tower as well. God, the range on those things is mad. Going in. Fire on the backs of these guys. Artillery. Fire over here as well. Actually, there. I'm going to give a command to fire on the ground at the edge over there. That should help us out. In come some shots, I hope. In come the bombardiers as well. Here we go. Very good hits there. Very good hits there. And again, Sutsun's mortars don't do friendly fire, right? So we should actually be fine there. In come the bombardiers, though. I love seeing them in action. They're so fun. Here we go, here we go. Nice, good stuff, very good stuff. Keep at it, keep at it. Make sure our other units actually stay alive as well, though. Paying them a little bit too much mind. Oh my god, these Graveguard really punching through, eh? Zombies and Graveguard, they're doing a lot. Almost in capturing this point. We are capturing this. We're done capturing this point, rather. Move away, move away. Graveguard still standing. Pull these guys back. We took a huge beating over here. Actually, not a fan of that. I was a little too relaxed, I think, on this this side. We're okay. We're okay. Pulling back. Oh, here we go. This isn't good. Those are Cairn rates, aren't they? Yep. Pull in, pull in, pull in. Let's go. A lot of our units over here as well, not having a good time. Putting fire over here. This is rough. Running fire, skeleton warriors. Got caught out of position over here. Was not expecting that. Absolutely not expecting that. In we go, in we go. Almost done over here. Split up. We can fire away from multiple directions. They're so close to crumbling. I keep moving. Artillery, are you for real? No clear shots. Push these guys in. Let's go. Push these guys up. Gotrek, keep going in there. Felix, where are you at? Are you in there as well? What do we have up over here? Couple corpse carts, eh? They are such a pain. You should really eliminate them first. You should have done that first. You guys are back in it. Let's go. Artillery, where can you fire? Where can you fire? Where can you fire? No real clumps of enemies anywhere. We've basically done the job here for the large part. It's a matter of avoiding taking too much hurt now. Carry that tower. Bring these guys down over here. Alright, looking okay. This is not so hot. Pull these guys up like this. Pull these spears back this way. Quickly now to hold these guys in place. These spears as well. Let's go. Again, Cairn Wraiths, right? So it's not like the most fun for many of these troops. Pop that, stay alive. Firing over here. Yeah, sure, keep at it. Trying to capture that point again. Ubol's going toe-to-toe with that tower. Crossbows are almost there as well. Quickly now, quickly now. No time to waste. Fire away. Good stuff. Try to capture that point as well at the same time. Okay, over here. These units are almost taken care of. These units are almost taken care of as well. God, Cairn Wraiths. Terrifying, aren't they? Down over here as well. These skeleton spearmen almost done for. In comes another hit from the artillery. A little bit of damage. They're crumbling, though. That's what matters. Oh, do I see crumbling across the board? Do I see disintegration across the board? I think I do. Army losses taken over without units on the ground. The enemy is forced to land an attack or surrender this territory. This tower needs to be eliminated. We've pulled back far enough over here. Yep, so we're not being hit by any towers. Come on. Crumble, tower, crumble. Like the vampires you serve. One more volley should do the trick. And, okay, that wasn't a full volley. There we go. Down you go. Who's left? Just their lord up over here. My goodness, we took a lot of hurt there. These spears were bruised and battered, but you know what? A decisive victory I will gladly take. I will more than gladly take. Oh my goodness. You know what? That was a rougher fight than I expected. That was a rougher fight than I expected. I feel like it went about as well as it probably could have, though. 197 lost on Gotrek, 700 or so lost on Ubol's army. Like, that is rough. A lot of these spears are going to have to regroup. We're going to have to do a bit of recruiting, and we're going to have to do a lot of praying. A lot of praying. Hopefully there's a lot more faith in this army than there is gunpowder, because geez. I'm just assessing our situation right now and how we're going to respond, because we of course want to sack the city. Then we want to occupy it to get replenishment as well, right afterwards. But how is the AI going to respond to that? Look at some of these kill counts, though. My goodness. 131, 169, 156. My goodness, 120. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Down over here, 114, 80. All right, could have done better. 426 on the Mad Bombardiers. Now again, yes, zombies, skeletons, inflated numbers. Still fun numbers. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Crush these guys. Good stuff. Yes, I will take those rewards. Thank you very much. Yes, I will sack the city. Thank you very much. And this is where it gets tough. So, hold on. Vampire Slayer for Gotrek. Very fitting. Good stuff. Reinhardt has been killed in battle. Initiate for who? Oh, no one's been assigned it yet. You know what? Ubel might need to take that. The corruption reduction is nice. Bone Picker as well. Not bad. Funnily phrased, I suppose, but not bad. What do you have as an ancillary? Just the burger. Can you not get... I guess not. Not the right kind of person. Okay, fair enough. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Let's actually go ahead and get Logistician. Quartermaster is tempting. We've talked about this a couple times. It's come up in the comments as well. Like, if you look at this, we're at 282 right now. If I get Quartermaster, boom, 348. If each of our armies has that at a higher and higher value, like, that's a lot of money saved. But I think we need lives saved right now. So casualty replenishment increase from Logistician is what I'm going to prioritize over here. Good stuff. We're going to send Ubel into Waldenhof. We're going to go ahead and... There's no point in looting. We're just going to go ahead and occupy. I'll take that replenishment. I'm actually going to do a bit of recruiting as well. We have access to spears over here as well as globally, right? So why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and get these two grouped up? We'll get these two grouped up as well, I think. Yep. Good stuff. There's 2 slots available here. Okay. Just trying to figure out if Gotrek stays put over there, eats a bit of attrition. Bit of a risk, but keeps him close enough to reinforce if need be, but also far enough to retreat if need be. You know what I mean? The attrition is going to hurt, but we can push him into Waldenhof next turn maybe as Ubel is done recovering. Sure, we'll do that. Let's get these two merging as well. Looking better, looking alright. Amazing. We can't recruit any swords over here, so let's go ahead and get 1, 2 units of spears, 3 units of spears. Yeah, bolster our numbers. Not the best unit to have on hand, but it's the unit to have. Rather, it's the unit we do have on hand, so we'll stick with that. Gotrek over here, meanwhile, unfortunately, cannot go into encamp stance or anything. So he's going to stay put, eat some attrition, and the next turn, if there is a next turn for these two, maybe dive into Waldenhof and replenish himself. Vlad's going to pop up and eliminate us for sure, isn't he? For sure. But I do believe that's everything that we can do this turn. We've got all this construction set up and going. Yes, these guys are going to stay put and replenish, not recruiting any units over here, because again, I think all the recruiting that needs to happen has to happen on the other side of the Empire right now. This replenishment will have to do for now, so let's go ahead and hit the end turn button and see exactly what the AI does. Folks, if you have been enjoying this session, as always, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. I say it all the time because it makes a very, very big difference. Just lets me know what people are interested in watching on the channel, and influences what I do on the channel as a result. Apart from that as well, I try not to mention this too often. I have been told I should mention it more often in the Discord and on streams and stuff, so I keep it to once a month to try and find a balance. But bear with me here, folks, as I quickly mention that if you've been really enjoying this series and the return of Total War Warhammer on the channel, then I humbly request that you perhaps check out my Patreon, or maybe consider becoming a channel member. Links to both of those are in the description down below, or you can click the join button that should be right underneath the video if you want to become a member directly. It is a great way to support the channel. As I like to say, it keeps the channel alive and running smoothly, because it really does. It makes us all sustainable, and I appreciate the support in that way greatly. But of course, there is no obligation, no pressure, nothing like that. This is why I don't mention it too often, because I appreciate your viewership, your comments, your likes, and all that stuff goes such a long way. But yes, I do, being a patron or a channel member does really help support the channel. Beyond that, you can think of it like a Twitch sub, for example, or you can think of it like your subscription to various, streaming services. Though, of course, over here, the content will always be freely available on YouTube. Don't worry about that, but just a way to consider it, I suppose. If you become a channel member, you get access to a couple of emotes and stuff like that as well, a little icon next to your name, all kinds of fancy things. And if either of those are too much, then there's also the option now to super thanks on this channel, it's called. There's a button right below, I think, where you leave a like. There's a button to leave a super thanks instead, if you would rather that than being a channel member or patron or whatever. Anyway, enough of that. Like I said, I try not to mention it too often. Hopefully you don't mind, once a month. But yeah, back to it now. You know what? That end turn actually worked out quite nicely. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Alright, okay. The Winds of Pain. Good stuff. Confederation offered. By whom? Ostermark. Now, we're... Oh, this should have been an easy decision. But now I find... Alright, first of all, let's read this, right? Great strides have been made in your relationship with the state of Ostermark of late. Their Elector Count, Wolfram Hertwig, has approached you with an offer of confederation. A somber, bleak land to the east, Ostermark has long been an avenue into the Empire for invaders, as well as Imperial armies on the march north or into the World's Edge Mountains. Being so close to Kislev, Ostermarkers are sometimes accused of sharing the Kislevites' binge-drinking customs. Will you accept Ostermark's offer of confederation? Okay, so here's my hesitation. They have a nice, meaty full stack right there, don't they? And I could really use another meaty full stack right about now. Not just because of the vampire counts, but I don't know if you spotted it, but I certainly did. The greenskins are back. Oh my goodness, but a -3. We spent so much time and effort recovering this. Ostermark isn't that large or anything either. It's not like we'll be gaining a ton of territory. And in fact, we might end up in more debt rather than anything else. God. Alright, you know what? No. We will assert independence. We'll get that Imperial authority a little bit higher. Well, to 0. Hopefully we can get it to +1 or even higher. But we'll assert their independence right now. But that is tempting, isn't it? That is very, very tempting. But no. I support this elector's independence. Begrudgingly. In 20 turns, they'll offer it again, but in 20 turns, the Empire might not be here. In 20 turns, you know, the Vampire Counts might overrun everything from Eschen to Altdorf, so 20 turns, it's a long way away. We've discovered an ambusher. Okay, the Beastmen have revealed themselves, but what is this? What is this? Why are you back, Azak? Why are you back? You learned nothing the first time? They are still at war with these guys, right? The War Grove of Woe, so hopefully there'll be an interception over there. What's actually happened up over here? Oh. Ho 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 ho. Wow. Guess I was maybe right? Funny. Not ideal, but funny. We'll see how this plays out. Either way, down south over here, or no, let's look over at the Beastmen first. Are you for real? How did you manage this? What he said sounded very close to what I was thinking. Different words, but they sounded very similar. At least it's still a bruised and battered army. Tell me we can reach it. With a forced march we can. Tell me we can... Yes, okay. Ooh, we might actually be able to. There's another army cropping up over here. Before they run off and hide or anything like that, I should probably eliminate them too. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, Nicholas, let's go ahead and get you what? Another step of logistician? Maybe it's time for quartermaster finally? What is headhunter again? Upkeep production, campaign movement range, recruitment. Oh, okay, fine. Let's go with headhunter then. That one's quite helpful. Helps the financial situation a bit more as well, right? 8% versus, what was it? 3? Okay, yeah, sure. Headhunter it is. Helps with movement range as well, which we will need right about now. Karl. Now, this is a nothing army, so here's what I'm thinking. Karl, let's move you as close as you can get to Weissmund. Right up there. Right, okay, cool. I was worried there might be another ambush waiting for us. My heart stopped for a second. Nicholas, I really hope I can pull this off. We're going to go ahead and hit Scar Land Reaper first over here. No surprise, he's going to retreat. We still have enough range to get up to Weissmund. Yes, so let's go ahead and hit this army again so it cannot retreat. Decisive victory will, of course, auto-resolve this one. Who got the kill? No one got the kill. He'll die, though. He's already retreated. I was hoping someone would actually get the kill, though. Done there, and we should now still be able to... Yes, hit Weissmund. Oh, thank God. Armor of Silvered Steel, plus 20 armor. Good stuff. Enemy killed in battle. Scar Land Reaper. Good stuff. Into Weissmund we go. Decisive victory being predicted. I mean, I don't know. It's a very big army over here. Go ahead and encircle them for now. We cannot stay encircled. I just want to check our situation elsewhere first. We can't stay encircled because Karl has to very quickly go to this side over here. We can't just waste time on this front. What's the deal elsewhere, though? We're looking okay over here. 7,800. That's for recruiting, though. That's for recruiting. Now, this has worked out nicely. This is a 20 stack again. Vlad over here with his 20 stack, plus the garrison is a bit more terrifying than my 20 stack, I would say. So I think we need to pull back and send Gottrick in to replenish instead. Alternatively, of course, we can pull all the way back to Mordheim, but if we do that, then they'll just take Waldenhof back, and all this would have been for naught. Oh, no. I can't see the other army. Damn it. If I can't see the other army, it means they're probably at Castle Tempelhof, and if they're at Castle Tempelhof, I believe from there they can reach Waldenhof pretty easily. If we can go with Ubel from here to Tempelhof, then they can definitely go from Tempelhof to here. So if I send Gottrick up front, and he gets swarmed by 2 full stacks of Vampire Counts, with Ubel reinforcing, sure. Do we stand a chance? This is a risk. Same thing could happen over here if we push down to Eschen. If there's a full stack over here, they'd push in to reinforce at Eschen. Okay, well, let's stick with the original plan, which is, alright, Ubel, we're going to pull you right up to where Gottrick is, pretty much. Yep, right about there. Close enough to reinforce, it should be. Oh, he's actually blocking our path. Gottrick, we're going to move you in here. Now, let's go. Get the replenishing happening, sure. There is some merging we could do, I suppose. Go ahead and get these guys merged together. They're both tier 3. Merge you. Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and recruit a couple spears. And you know what? Global recruit a couple spears as well. I need all the numbers I can get. Now let's go ahead and make sure that Ubel is actually within reinforcement range as well. Pop you. Just checking here. Want to make sure. Pop you over to there. And we should be able to enter in camp stance. Yes. Okay, cool. We're in reinforcement range, we're encamped, we're not suffering from attrition. In fact, we're getting replenishment. So that's all well and good. If they don't attack us, we'll be in a good spot. And I don't know what made us spot it, but there you go. Wow. I like being able to call what the AI is probably doing, but it also bothers me when I get it right sometimes, because I really could have used them not actually being over here. Now, it's not a full stack, so that's promising. It's just 13. Still scary. 33 units versus whatever we have over here. Soon to be 40. Okay, but the fear, don't forget, and the terror. And Vlad is, oh my god. Vlad is tough. Vlad is tough. I think the next fight, though, is against the Beastmen. We should take Weissmund. Demolish Rob Ku over here. And win a glorious day against the Beastmen. Little concerned about their pace compared to what we're starting with versus the reinforcements that'll arrive in a minute and 33 seconds. Weissmund, though, is an interesting battlefield. Again, it's the long and narrow one. Hopefully they'll stay back and they won't rush us until our reinforcements arrive. Hopefully we'll come out on top with a decisive victory as the game predicts. To the battlefield we go. Alright, folks, there's a lot of range support and there's a lot of spears in this enemy army. So it's a little bit scarier than the last time we took Weissmund. On which note, I find it hilarious that Weissmund has already been lost. That was very fast. That was very fast work by the Beastmen. Our Imperial allies, or Elector Count friends, I suppose I should call them, don't seem to be very capable at holding territory. Nope, not at all. Alright, here's hoping that things play out similarly to last time, though. That they stay back, they don't push too far forward or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and keep ourselves hidden up over here so we can maybe see some of the enemy troops. And then when Karl arrives in the air alongside his reinforcements, we'll reposition ourselves and hopefully bog them down and finish them off and keep an eye on their movements as well. See what happens. And they're staying all the way back there. Don't forget they have a lot of units that are hidden, of course. Quite a few reinforcements as well. Lots of gore herd. Again, when the artillery arrive, that'll be nice and helpful. Feeling okay? I don't know why. Don't move forward. There's no reason to move forward. No reason to move forward. You can't see these guys, so there's no imminent threat as far as they're concerned. A minute before reinforcements arrived. Oh, he's pushing forward, isn't he? Oh, buddy, don't do it. Stop. 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 God damn it. If he does spot us, we'll be okay. I mean, if anything, we might actually be able to work it out by popping shots on him. He does have Flock of Doom on him, eh? Fair enough, fair enough. About a minute left until reinforcements arrive. Yep, just under. Still pushing, and now we lose sight of him. That I don't like. Oh, here we go. He's not alone. Open fire. Oh, he's not alone at all. Pull back, pull back. Pull back. Let's go. This is terrifying. Reinforcements will arrive in about 30 seconds time. Wow, what a reveal. That is true horror. Straight out of a horror movie. Keep pulling back, keep pulling back. Those raiders can cause us a lot of damage. We're okay, we're okay. Guard mode on these guys. Keep pulling these guys back this way. Good stuff. Reinforcements, 10 seconds away, give or take. They'll pop out right over here. Very cramped spaces. Oh, look at that. Chaos Warhound's coming through. Keep pulling back. We're able to open fire soon with our crossbows. And open fire, let's go. Fusiliers, pull back this way, let's go. Reinforcements have arrived, excellent. Guns have come through. Open fire up there at the Ungor Raiders. Send Karl in right away, please. Quickly now, quickly. There are spears up there, but we have to dive in. Warhounds are having some trouble, it looks like. Good stuff. Keep firing away. Pistoliers, move up. Move these spears up as well. Pistoliers, keep away. Karl diving in. In he goes. That is a dangerous place to dive in. The company militia have arrived as well. Open fire. This is a hot mess. This arrival is a hot mess. Move in. Let's go quickly now. Fire away at these spears. Good stuff over here. Crossbows. Fire up there at these Ungor Spearmen herd. Doing alright over here. Pistoliers pull over a bit. Actually, no. Pull back. Pull back. Get these spears up over here on these Chaos Warhounds. Pull these guys back still. Firing away up over there. Good stuff. Good stuff. The Errant Knights Errant pull you back a little bit. A little unsafe. Karl, let's get you up in the air. I would like to shut down all of their range capabilities, please. Moving against the Ungor herd over there. These guys firing away. Fire up over there. Free Company Militia, how you looking? Looking okay. Karl, up over here. Get those raiders bogged down, basically. Still firing. Yeah, good stuff. Move you up a little bit. Send these guys up. Nicholas, go up. Let's go. How are these guys looking? Go ahead and deal with the Gore herd. Centaur's up over here as well. A little problematic that we have our spears over there, so that's not too bad. Let's go, Karl, into the raiders, please, buddy. Come on, up in the air, into the raiders. Suffering from morale damage, but otherwise okay, actually. Can we fire up over there? These guys firing down over here. No, fire up over there instead. Or perhaps even up over there at the raiders. Free company militia up over there. Let's go. Oh, what a hot mess this battle is. In we go. Send you in for some flanking, perhaps. Get the crossbows firing up over there. Sure, let's do it. A lot going on. Pull these guys around the side there. Get some shots into the enemy. Helm of Discord. Might not be a terrible idea. Let's dive into the center over here a little bit. All up in the air. Get a nice rear charge over here, perhaps. Pop this. Help out. Yeah, doing okay, doing okay. Crossbows fire away in this clump, please. Karl's coming in as well. Quickly now, we could use this buff. There's a huge clump as well. Right into the gore herd, please. He's not going to come in from the air, unfortunately. Okay, fair enough. A little bit further. Yeah, there we go. Pop that. Good rear charge. Excellent. Hopefully break a few of them. Get these swords moving up. These guys moving up as well. Keep firing away. A lot of these guys have shattered. That's excellent. Hit the Ungor Raiders with a charge. And with a charge from the side over here as well. Let's go. Push these guys around back. Karl's doing wonderfully. Oh my god, good stuff. Nicholas is doing alright as well. Looking like a lot of shatters across the board. A lot of white flags on the other side of the field. Good stuff. Nicholas, dive into the Bray Shaman. Franz, you too. Oh, look at this. Beautiful stuff. But it's not done yet. They're still willing to turn around and join back in, right? So it's not over yet. Bring the Errant Knights Errant into the Ungor Raiders. Alongside Karl Franz over there. Good charges, good charges. These Tuskgore chariots are still hanging out over here. Fire away at them. Get these guys spread out a little bit. It's too bad they didn't run away in this direction or just somewhere closer, because they might still return, right? Stay on him. Oh, maybe not. Army losses? Shatters? Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Oh, victory is ours. Now, again, I could chase and hurt for the pure purpose of getting experience for our units and for our generals and stuff. Might not be a terrible idea. We do take damage when that's happening. Just keep that in mind. Because sometimes they will, you know, fight back and stuff. But maybe it's worth it. Even just a little bit. Even just a little bit. Maybe actually kill the Bray Shaman too. All those gunshots coming through. That reveal was amazing. Honestly, I'm so pleased that it worked out the way it did when they just popped up among the trees. It just felt like I was fighting the Beastmen, you know? That just felt so right. Hot damn. That was so cool. That's the kind of stuff I wish I could pull off against the AI, but we obviously can never see from the AI's angle. But that's how I hope sometimes my approach feels, and down goes the Bray Shaman. Just executed. Good stuff. Karl, keep the chase alive. Alongside Nicholas, please. Fistleers, keep moving forward. Let's go ahead and triple speed it. We don't need to watch everything in regular speed, obviously. We just accumulate a couple more points of XP where possible. Get a couple more kills in. Just enjoy the demise of the Beastmen. This should be their end. This should be their end. Feeling like an animal wrangler over here. Good stuff. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Again, I'm not concerned about which units I hit because they're all dead. They're all done for. Alright. Alright. They've been such a thorn, the Beastmen. I think that's good enough. I think that's about all we're going to get. Let's go ahead and end the battle there, and I will take that close victory. Thank you very much. Very much. Alright. Watch. We haven't actually destroyed them. There's another full stack waiting out there somewhere, led by Kazrak. Can you imagine? Because I can. I sure can. I can see the game doing that to me. But no, this was good. This was good. Some decent kill counts over here. Oh man, I was so terrified at first when they popped up. I'm so glad we actually deployed these Pistoliers up front, though. If we hadn't done that, we would not have got that relatively early warning. We would have been in a much more awkward position when the reinforcements arrived, where I would have just walked into a bunch of them and been like, whoa, what? At least I got a handful of seconds to prepare myself and brace myself when they popped up in the trees. That was such a cool moment, though. That was such a cool moment. Oh my goodness. I hope to never be on the receiving end of something like that ever again. Let's take a look at these kill counts. So 142 on these swords, 123, 100, 128, 141, 113, 100. The Pistoliers did amazingly. As much as they had to pull back into cover, they did amazingly. got ourselves with the banner of swiftness as well. That could be very helpful. 135 on these crossbows, 119 on these. Like, almost everyone in this army, except for these swordsmen and Nicholas himself, almost everyone, no, literally everyone except for these two, scored over 100 kills. That is wild. I mean, while Karl's reinforcing army that had already suffered a lot of damage from previous battles did quite well as well. 252 kills on the errant knights errant. The not so errant knights errant. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. 136 kills on the Zweihand of Helmgart. The artillery, the heroes of Helmgart, they arrived late and I just wasn't able to position them. I probably could have got a couple of shots in from them. I was a little worried about friendly fire in an already precariously balanced front, but very pleased with how that went overall. Good stuff. I will take all that XP. I will take whatever money I can. I will take, above all, that victory. And your settlement as well. Return it to the Elector once more. Good stuff. The Feather Foe Torque. Yeah, fair enough. Enemy killed in battle. Rabku is done for. Great gained Beastmaster for Nicholas Herman. +5 when fighting against Beastmen. Hopefully never to happen again. Oh, and Karl Franz as well. I was like, what? It's the same thing, but it's for Karl Franz, right? Come on, give me the notification I want to see. Zintler's Reichsguard. Oh. That's actually good. We could use some more Regiments of Renown for quick access. The Tattersouls as well. Yes, there it is. The war herd of the One Eye has been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent stuff. Man. And that should actually trigger their Confederation proposal next turn. I think we just hit 10 over here. So we should actually get another proposal. Now, they have quite a few settlements. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them recently recovered. They have 4 settlements and a full stack of alright units, I guess. Nah, I think we'll let them be and we'll take the +1 and actually get the growth increase and the income increase. That'll help our economy, right? But this is good. We can go ahead and pull back. Not all the way to Altdorf, unfortunately. We cannot replenish. Same thing with Nicholas, unfortunately. We can't even go in camp stance over here, so it'll take some time for us to replenish and be able to join in over here. This, though, oh my goodness. One more turn, perhaps? One more turn of replenishment and recruitment.
The wild makes warriors.
The dream lives on. Dream of a united empire. Folks, this is what we're calling it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, just as a reminder, if you did, don't hesitate to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. If you want to name any of our glorious units, feel free to do that in the comments as well, of course. Apart from that, again, just a reminder, if you want to support the channel in other ways, links to both Patreon and channel membership are in the description down below. And there's, of course, always that join button or the super thanks button right underneath the video, too. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel month after month, year after year. Again, keeping us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.